Passwords. How important are they to you? Everywhere you go these days, everywhere on the internet, you have to have a password for your Facebook account, for your YouTube account, although that's tied into your Google account, your banking, inland revenue, you name it. You need a password to log on to your computer, to log on to your phone, to log on to your toilet, almost, sometimes, depending on where you work. Passwords are an integrated way of life these days, and everywhere you go they say don't use the same password, so you have lots of different passwords, and how can you remember them all? Excuse me, cough. Far away. So what can you do about it? Well, there are some new guidelines that have come out. Apparently, we've been going about it all wrong. Well, corporations have, sort of. Apparently, we still need passwords, and we obviously, and we still need to. They still recommend having different passwords. So, upon your behalf, I've looked into it, and I personally have never ever used one, but I thought I'd check out password managers and see whether they're any good, what they can be used for. And the best, according to almost every site I've seen, is LastPass. So I will go through setting up a LastPass account and some options and how to add websites websites, etc. to LastPass for you to use, which will hopefully help you in your day-to-day activities while navigating the ins and outs of the internet and security of the internet. Okay, so I wondered how secure is LastPass. So on their website they have this little gem: leading in security. As a password manager, our first priority is safeguarding your data. We've built LastPass so that we never have the key to your account. In other words, what they're saying is they cannot unencrypt the passwords in your account. That's the keys for the encryption are on your device and on your computer. Local only encryption. Your data is encrypted and decrypted at the device level. Data stored in your vault is kept secret, even from LastPass. Your master password and the keys used to encrypt and decrypt data are never sent to LastPass servers and are never accessible by LastPass. So even they can't. If you lose your master key or you haven't used it in years, they can't get to your data, or they can get to it, but then they'd need to crack it themselves. And we'll get to that in a little bit. They also supply two-factor authentication on the free version. Two-factor authentication means you have your password, and then you can use another facility such as like a fingerprint or a cycling number. There are a number of Google Authenticator is one such thing that you can use, and we'll get into that in a little bit. You don't have to use two-factor authentication, but it does just secure it that little bit more. The real problem with two-factor authentication is if you use something like Google Authenticator, then the maximum you can get, say Chrome, to not ask you for your master password again is 30 days, which is fine. I mean, it's your data. You can put, as I said earlier, you can put your banking passwords, log on usernames and passwords in there, and you don't want that getting out. Now they have what they call strong encryption algorithms. We've implemented AES 256-bit encryption and PBKDF2 SHA 256 and salted hashes to ensure complete security in the cloud. Now, when they say salted hashes, they don't mean like salt on your fish and chips. A salted hash is when your password gets sent, when you're setting up a new password within the software, before the password is sent and encrypted into their software, they add another random string at the end of your password to make the encrypted password that much harder to guess again. The AES 256-bit encryption that they're talking about, let's have a look here. AES is Advanced Encryption Standard. Basically, 256-bit AES encryption is what the American government uses to encrypt top secret information. So it's pretty secure. A 126-bit encryption, and LastPass uses 256. A 126-bit encryption will take billions of years to crack the encryption, using current and any foreseeable hardware, which will help speed up the cracking the encryption. So it's incredibly secure, and that's why they use it. So let's see what we can get done. Alrighty, so open up Google Chrome and go to www.lastpass.com. Now, I've never done this before, so I am as new to this as you. Okay, so we want the free one, so click Get LastPass Free. Email address. Type in your email address and a master password. Okay, must be at least 12 characters long, one number, one lowercase and one uppercase, and cannot be your email address. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. And 12.
How's that? Let's try this again. Confirm master password.
Reminder. No.
It doesn't match. So, what's this one then?
Alright. Come to LastPass, install a browser extension, then log in using the account you've created. Okay, so obviously there's a Chrome add-in.
And the extension. Okay.
LastPass free has been added to Chrome. Users clicking on the icon that manage your extensions. Turn on sync. Sign into Chrome. Is that on? No, it wasn't on. Bugger. Okay, best way to in the browser. Welcome to LastPass. Well, I hope you save your first password. Pick a site that you below that you use. Okay, I'll use that one.
Okay, log into your Google account. Yeah. Okay.
Add to LastPass? Question mark. Enter your email username. You've added your first password. LastPass will autofill it for you next time. Let's log out and log back into. Excuse me. Okay, so logging out. Okay, so let's sign in again.
Enter your password. One of two, click the last. Log in as email.com. Next, another email.
Fill forms, secure notes, sites. Google.com. Let's edit that. Copy username. Edit.
Name. Google.
Just in case you have more than one Google account.
Folder. Username.
Okay, let's save that.
Okay, well, let's sign out of here.
And I should be able to click on this, then click on that, go IT performance, next. And it logs me in. Alternatively, if I sign out, continue there, using my LastPass vault, if I launch that, it just signs me in. Sites, okay, so it's got my Google account there, secure notes, no, not really. Form fills, add credit card. Ooh. Generate secure password. Okay, so here you can get it to automatically generate passwords for you. This one doesn't have. Okay, so avoid ambiguous, choose random. Crikey, look at that. Facebook. Okay, so if I go then try and remember what the password I gave it, and then click login. Save. Now I want to save it here. Go add. Okay. So now if I go to my LastPass and go to open my vault, logs me into LastPass, and it shows me the two things that I have in there. Sort by folder.
Correct all. Add site. Add new folder. So I could go folder name IT performance. Click save. And then add new folder. Cancel that. Cancel that. Add new folder and go personal. Save. Now if I go into and edit my IT performance one, put it under IT performance and click save, removes it, puts it under there. So then if I edit the name and just put, for example, Dave's Facebook, put it under personal, and click save. Success! So it puts it under, so, alright. So contact view. So list view. We can add things that way.
Right, let me try. Ooh, this is dangerous. How well? What are we meant to? I suppose, as we're meant to trust them with our credit cards, we trust them with our whole life. Add that. And there is my meager amount of money. But you can't see it because it's all blurred out. So if I now log that off and close that and go back to my vault, I should then be able to edit that, give that a nice name, ANZ Bank, and bang that into my personal folder. There under personal, it's got ANZ Bank and my Facebook. So, start that one up. I should be able to technically go here, go there, go login, bung that there. Ooh. I need to turn off Google Chrome. Ask me to save shit all the time. Passwords. Off to save passwords. Never. Auto sign in. Never. Okay. Close that. Log that off. Close that. Let's try something new, shall we? I go here, click here, go to sites, and then personal, then ANZ Bank. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty dangerous. Ooh. Ooh-wee. that is interesting. Let's log out of Facebook. That's a good way for people to completely and utterly forget all their passwords. But I'm guessing that's what LastPass is for. Okay, so if you close it out, you need to tick remember password. And then put your password in again if you can remember it. And then say I want to log in to my Facebook. And there you go. It's happy birthday, Josie. Or that didn't work. Does it not know what my email address or phone is? Or is it because Google doesn't want me to log in automatically? That is interesting. Let me try that again. Let's sign out of that. Just go into LastPass and have a look at my Google settings. Here's my username there. Okay, advanced settings, require password prompt, auto login, save. That has now been saved. So if I close that and close that, then go to sites, IT performance, Google. And next, I still need to click next to log in. That's cool.
So there's the basics of using LastPass. I will do another one shortly on how to do multi-factor authentication. I personally use the Google Authenticator that's on my phone. It just makes your settings slightly more secure, and that you can set up your browsers to be trusted, and then once they're trusted, they will time out after 30 days, and you'll need to put the authenticator password in again. The other good thing about LastPass is if you move on to another machine, you buy a new computer or a second computer or what have you, you can just fire up the extension, log in, and then log into all of your favorite websites without having to worry about transferring passwords anywhere. And the same on your phones, etc., I believe. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will, as I said, I'll do another one about the Google Authenticator, two-factor authentication. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Hi, thanks for watching. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit the like button. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe using the subscribe button below. Also, to be notified for future videos, hit the bell.